Insert cash or select payment type.
Big pockets, deep pockets. Whoa. Been ballin', keep buffin'. Whoa. Been bout it, keep talking. Whoa. All I ever want is what I got. Alright. Big pockets, deep pockets. Whoa. Been ballin', keep buffin'. Whoa. Been bout it, keep talking. Whoa. All I ever want is what I got. Alright. Keep it going, I ain't never stop. Got my eye on the prize like confetti wop. You know I be good forever, I ain't never rock. Yeah, flowing through my nose like a neti pot. Let it drop. I don't need nobody to tell me how I can level up. Told them I would get it, everything is what I said it was. Hurry up, hurry up. Why they tryna hurry us? Told them if they want a shortcut, better get a buzz. Feeling like a whole new millennium. Feeling like I'm more than a million. Nah. Billion. Trillion. Zillion. Yeah. Big pockets, deep pockets. Whoa. Been ballin', keep buffin'. Whoa. Been bout it, keep talking. Whoa. All I ever want is what I got. Alright. Big pockets, deep pockets. Whoa. Been ballin', keep buffin'. Whoa. Been bout it, keep talking. Whoa. All I ever want is what I got. Alright. Still can't decide between the Porsche and the Ashton. Pull up to the dealership, no, I gotta ask him. Dude, where's my car, huh? Like I'm Ashton. Still, I want more, huh? Like I'm Ashton. Taking off quick, got my whole propeller. They try to copy this, they don't know no better. Yeah. My cheese grater, I got mozzarella. That Irish luck in my back gon' fill up. Ready up, feeling like a whole new millennium. Feeling like I'm more than a million. Nah. Billion. Trillion. Zillion. Yeah. Big pockets, deep pockets. Whoa. Been ballin', keep buffin'. Whoa. Been bout it, keep talking. Whoa. All I ever want is what I got. Alright. Big pockets, deep pockets. Whoa. Been ballin', keep buffin'. Whoa. Been bout it, keep talking. Whoa. All I ever want is what I got. Alright.
Yo, we got a 2-box break to go here tonight, but I also have, in case you're interested, a little mixer up. You can kind of see it in the background. And I've been seeing some stuff come out of the tins, but more importantly, I want to rip some of these totally certified. Matter of fact, I grabbed a couple mega boxes. They're not cheap, but I think they're like $69.99 at Target, which I think is pricey for mega. But I've seen people say some really nice things about them. And then of course the Contenders and the wild card stacked deck. Which that's the other half of the player break. If you watch it, you know there's some stuff to be found in here yet. So all that to say, check that out if you're interested. I think there was 15 spots left when I last saw it. So, but let's get to ripping this. A little later than normal, but I did. We revealed our kids' rooms to them today, so they finally they're in the rooms. I said if I knew that's all it would have took to redo their rooms to get them to want to be in their rooms, I'd have done them years ago. But all right, Seth, yeah, good luck, man. But no, we went out to eat and did How to Train Your Dragon tonight. If you guys like the cartoons, I recommend the movie. I think it holds fairly true to the cartoons. I'll leave it at that. No spoilers, but I mean it's How to Train Your Dragon remake, so I'm not sure I can spoil anything, but it was very, very close to the cartoon. Tyreek Hill, Kyler Murray. What up, Calkins? Zaire, Kittle, Olave. There's a Tua and Lamar. Rookie year, Brian Thomas Jr. And the auto is going to be Leonard Taylor III out of 149. Playoff ticket to the JETS. Seth. You do. Figures you would. I certainly sure as shit can't hit with them. I can. I'm not just saying that. I don't. I mean, I've gotten some nice inserts. A numbered car here and there. Autos. This doesn't happen for me. But I am buying Keons. All right. Jamar Chase Supernatural. Herbert Hall Pass. I will say one of my favorite things about the set is the looks of it. But I hate the fact that the base checklist and insert list are so small. Another one of these, Tyler Scott. It is for the Chicago Bears, Alex. Ooh, Alex Regal. Is he a Packers fan? But yeah, that's from last year's set. That's another thing that kind of... I don't mind it when it's a good one, but... Yeah, it must be because they know it's our PC, Corey. People don't want us to have our PC cards. I mean, I really, it is weird how often that happens. Supernatural, CJ Stroud. All right, fantasy best ball league, okay? Best ball league meaning that you get your highest scoring player for that position every week. Would you rather have CJ Stroud or Jordan Love going into the season? CJ Stroud or Jordan Love? Best ball. You don't have to decide which, it's one of those that you feel like is going to get the get you your high points a lot of weeks. Evan Ingram out of 199 and Muhammad Kamara, not related to Alvin, I don't believe. Miami, Rob Scandal. Would you rather have Jordan Love or CJ Stroud? I'll put it this way. I'll tell you who I answered. I answered Jordan Love simply because I feel like Stroud may struggle with what he's dealing with as far as losing, not that he was a big help there, but losing Diggs. And then he, he doesn't have Tank. Or is it Nico? Which one? I just feel like Love might have more opportunity to have those weeks. There's a Justin Jefferson. Rookie of the Year, Malik Neighbors. I don't know what parallel that is, but that card looked sharp for the Giants. Jared Libby. The card looks really good. Barkley, Amari Cooper. Did you guys see what his field level silver is doing at a select? Like $400 for the hurdle card. It's wild. There's a Jalen Waddle and Dwight McGlothern. We've pulled a bunch of him out of this already. The Minnesota Vikings CT. Rookie of the Year, Neighbors. So this will be my last 2-box break. There is Contenders in the mixer that's up right now, if that's something that interests you. But it's got 2 boxes of Totally Certified. I don't think they did a hobby version of that. And then the Mahomes tin and the Burrow tin, which has Optic Mosaic and Select packs in it. And then Contenders and then the wild card to go with it. There we got another Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs. Oh, I thought we had one of those, so nope. And you've heard of him though, right? Dallas Turner, Rookie Year. Kirk Cousins, Evan Ingram, Christian McCaffrey, Sutton, Jossie Joel, and our on-card Roman Wilson, Rookie for the Pittsburgh Steelers, going out to Donnie. The one nice thing too is, although there's some bad names in here, we have had an extra auto in every single box. So we have had an auto per pack. I don't know why they didn't advertise it that way. I've heard everyone say that's what they're seeing. 6 autos per box. Yep, another auto here. Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, Will Levis, Jordan Love, Jamar Chase, and on card, another one, Luke McCaffrey. So we did it up with 2 on card rookies. That's going to be for Washington, Seth Anderson. Who, Roman Wilson? I don't know. I mean, it is nice they do some of those on cards. I think that the auto checklist is just pretty big. We did give out our very first fantasy spot. We're only going to be doing it on select, meaning specific breaks. But Jason Galbraith got one. Stay on the lookout as we get closer and closer. I'll be posting breaks that can get you a spot in the leagues. Some new prize options for this year. Same as always, I'll always have the options that we do for the winners. They get to pick first, second, third, have different prizes to pick from. Definitely have had some nice cards come out of those boxes that people have picked. Bo Nix, Rookie of the Year Contenders. You had a box of 5? Okay, but did you, I was going to say, have you seen more with 6 or 5? We haven't had one with 5 yet. Knock on wood, and probably be this one now. I jinx it. Justin Jefferson. And Delmar Glaze for the Raiders. Yeah, a wide checklist here. But very much like when you look at that last product that Topps that came out, that rookie class, whatever was it? What was it? Rookie signatures or whatever. that had like 5 autos a box. That auto checklist is huge too. And I think those boxes were more expensive than this. That's what's crazy. Derrick Henry, Brandon Ayuk, and Debo, that goes to the Niners. Isn't that wild, though, on license with 5 autos going for more? There's Kenneth Walker. We pulled his autograph football last night. That's at a 199. And how about Week 18 ticket, numbered out of 18 for the Detroit Lions. This is a really good-looking card. Richard with the Kingsley Egokwon. I don't know. I don't know the name, but I will tell you this. That is a sweet parallel. Week 18 auto, numbered to 18. Yeah, that's what Tony was saying. He saw a few that had 7 autos in the box, which would mean more than 1 per pack. They just know they screw up a lot. That way they have it covered. I mean, I'm sure there's still a chance we could have some with less. It was sleeping in this box. I forgot we did Contenders last night. I just remembered the mem. All right, Supernatural Patrick Mahomes. And that's a cool parallel there. Tucker and Aubrey, which we will do a random for all those at once at the end. Goff, Jones, Thielen, Palmer, Aaron Shamklin. Is that how that you think they do it? Do you think they go all the way down, or is that just like the final week, week 18? That's something I'll have to look up, Seth. I'm curious. Do they do like every week? Oh, we have another short print auto here. Trevor Lawrence, Hall Pass C.J. Stroud, Russell Wilson. It's going to be cracked ice. Nope, is it? It's out of 25. I thought the cracked ice were out of 24 every year. Or is it a different parallel? It looks like the cracked ice. Mike Sanderstro for the Washington Commanders. It's also a variation. I want to check that on the other ones too. Seth Anderson, there you go. And again, listen, some of these guys, this will be their only licensed autograph. Like Contenders puts out a much bigger list. And again, like I said, the only rookie auto that they're out is out of Taysom Hill is in Contenders. Again, not as big as it was a couple years ago. But there was a time that card shot up because it was the only licensed. We're not done yet, but I want to check variations. It was the only licensed one they had. That's our only variation so far. Last night we had a few. Wasn't cracked ice? Contenders Optic comes out next Wednesday. McCarthy and Penix. I will do a separate roll for that one. Rookie of the Year, Lad McConkey. Derek Carr, Bryce Young, and on card Blake Corum goes out to the Rams. That's going to be Shane. Shane hit something in our mem break last night. What did he hit? Was it the Frank Gore helmet? Yeah, at one point I swear it was 23. Do they just change it every year? Because it was all, even in 18, it was out of like 23. Or is that something that's changed every year? It was correct as 18, then 19, then 20. And we just haven't noticed it? I don't think so, right? It used to be, I swear it was 23 always until like last year where it was 24. I'll have to look that up because you know I like to get into the history of that. I remember the out of 23 for sure. I think that was like what I remember from back in like 18. Justin Jefferson, Christian McCaffrey, Hopkins, Stroud, Brown, Chubb, Jones, and Tanner McLaughlin for the Cincinnati Bengals. Rob Shelton finishing it off. So a couple nice ones here. I'm going to do a quick recap for you guys. We have a couple dice rolls. I was hoping to get to that mixer tonight to see some of certified, but at least we got to rip this. This is our last 2-box break of it. Contenders Optic comes out. It'll be pricier with about only has 2 autos in it, and I think it has 1 numbered card. But it does have more color to it. So, we had some Rookie of the Year contenders. I like these. I have yet to see a numbered one. So, Brian Thomas, Malik Neighbors, which is actually a really cool parallel. I don't know what that's called, but it's cool. Dallas Turner, Ladd McConkey, and Bo Nix. Their 2 numbered cards were both playoff tickets out of 199. Yeah, Kenneth Walker and Evan Ingram. And our autos were, we had some interesting color. Let me pull our color and our on cards over. Only 1 variation though. All right, so we had, out of our 2 boxes that were supposed to have 10, we had 12. Tanner McLaughlin, Glaze, McGlothern, Kamara. They were our sticker autos. We had on cards of Tyler Scott from last year's for the Bears, Roman Wilson, Luke McCaffrey, Blake Corum. Aaron Champlin got in there. But then our numbered ones were Leonard Taylor out of 149. For the Detroit Lions, Okagwan out of 18. And then the Cracked Ice variation, Mike Sanistrell. So not great names on that, but some nice numbered stuff there. And again, they can have some value there simply just because of only having that one. That being maybe their only auto license card. All right, odds to the left, evens to the right. 1 roll, all 4 of these cards, and we'll do a separate one for that. Odds to the left, even to the right. 7 is an odd. It'll go to the left. The Beyonce roll. All right, now I will do a separate roll for the Penix and McCarthy. 1 odds to the left, evens to the right. It is an odd 1, so it'll go to McCarthy. Again, guys, that mix is up. I want to check some of that totally certified out. I got like 4 boxes total, so it'll be those 2. Probably our last Contenders box. I'll stick one back. We might sneak it in somewhere, but we got to find something in this half yet. It's a little later on the East Coast than I want it to be. Down here, not much consistency, which is so weird. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, that's their staple card. I think the out of 22s are the ones that they do in the previews that they've been doing in Donruss. Or are they out of 24? I wonder if there's a reason for it. I had something I want to investigate a little bit. I'd be curious. I might have to check out the checklist. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all very much. Happy Father's Day. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow for that mixer. Going to a vintage arcade tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I see you tomorrow. Deuces.